So rolling the top bearing out here, I just have a little piece of the soft plastic shim that I've got, and I just stick it in the back side. I can push it up in there, and that's it. Just roll that top bearing right out. And then once you get it far enough, you can grab it with your finger there. If you need to, you can have somebody bar the engine over while you're doing it, and it comes right out. So just by sliding that little piece of plastic up in there. There we go. And then you can see I got it. And just keep pulling it out. It's almost there. This is the last number 4 on here, so it has the thrust washers. There's little thrust washers on the back side there, and they're like half moons, and you just spin those in the same way. They just come around. If I just take something and just push it up a little bit, it'll spin around. So here's what the thrust ones look like, and they just are held on by these 2 little on the bearing cap. They're just like 2 little punches or whatever they hold it on there. And they just pop off with a screwdriver or your fingernail. And then when you put them back on, same thing. So very easy to change. And then we take one and just slide it up in there a little bit. I could use it to push it around. And then you'll see it coming out. Now, if one of them is really tight, you can take like a pry bar and get a little end play, move the crankshaft one way or the other to free up the tension on it. But as you can see here, this one's going right in, while that one's coming out. There we go. That's the old one, and there's the new one. Perfect. So the main bearing cap bolts, you want to make sure you put international compound number 2 on them. It's just what the book says. So it's a lubricant that helps with high torque applications. It's also called peanut butter. So this main's got some pretty good wear on it too, but nothing like what that other one was. So I was getting there. It definitely needed to be changed. And we're gonna, to remove the upper on this side, there's another way you can do it too, where I have a little button that I can stick in the hole, and it rotate it around and it'll push that top bearing out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. If you wanna go ahead and turn it counterclockwise. Just a second, I gotta give me yep, go. More? Yep. Keep coming. Keep coming. You're almost there. No, keep going. Stop. I'll pull my little button out. Got it out. So here you can see that the crank looks really nice. No issues there. And I'll put that top bearing back in. If you keep the tension up against it where it's flat on the crank, then you can roll it a little bit this way. But I might have to have him turn the engine over while I do it. It makes it. It's almost there. Oh, there it goes. Almost. It's almost there, you can see. So these were the brand new bearings I was just getting ready to put in, but I looked at them and it looks like the coating didn't get done right at the manufacturing. I don't know if you can see this on the video or not. It doesn't look right. I'm not comfortable putting that on there. And we opened up another box.
This one has like a lip on it.
Yep.
As well.
But it doesn't even look like it's perfectly flat. Like it looks like where you see that line.
It's like a gouge there or something.
So these are genuine Detroit diesel parts. You don't expect them to come like that. It's not some aftermarket bullshit. So we're gonna take these back and try and get a couple more. We're almost done. To put the upper rod bearing in, see it's got the little tab on the side. So it has to slide in from this way going that way. And I put these little protective plastic covers on there when I pull it off, the rod cap off, so the bolts don't scratch the crank. When I go to do this, I can stick the bearing up on this side, pull this over to the side, pull this one off, but keeping tension on that side so that that can't come back and nick it. And then once I get it in there, I can't touch it. And then you just follow it around with your fingers, get it up in there, and then you can just pull the rod back down onto it. Or you can turn the crank just a little bit to put it up in there. I've pushed the rod, the piston and rod up about a ½ inch just to be able to have the clearance to get it out of there. So let's see.
Turn it?
Yes, I need you to turn it. Let me think for a second here. I need this to go clockwise down here, so you're going to turn counterclockwise.
Okay. Go a lot or what?
A little bit more and I might have it. I got it. Easiest one yet. On. There's numbers on them. You need to make sure that they're going all on the right side. Very important. And we're all done. Just got 4 more bolts to torque. Bottom end is all done. I just got to put on the 2 pressure relief valves that go on there. The kid forgot to get the gaskets for those. Pretty much so. It was about 5 hours today we spent in the bottom end. I had to take 2 hours off because of those bad bearings that we had. But I'll get this oil pan back on here in just a little bit. Have it running. I can get a shot of this up in here. In the cylinder there. They're too close. I can't tell if it's focusing or not, but lots of good cross hatching in there. I don't think I can get it to focus, can I? We tried.